Hi, I'm Dave and welcome to Littleton. Today I'll be looking at the Hornby R620 and the Pico ST271 decouplers or uncouplers, depending on your preference of brand. So this one here is the cheap and cheerful, I say cheap, was Hornby Uncoupler, which also doubles up as a railer. I picked this one up, as you can see, for £2.50 second hand, and it's in good shape. Obviously it's one moulded piece and it looks quite nice, and then you've got the section here that uncouples the wagons as they go over. So if you're new to modelling and not seen this before, basically as the roll-ins, as your train runs over and stops over the sprung bit, it let's see if I can get the light in there a bit better. The spring pushes up the couplings, and so then you can separate your wagons, engines, carriages, whatever. So this looks decent. It's but it looks more suitable for a yard, and I am building a station in the background there, and I wanted something that looked a little less imposing, so away with that. Here's a piece of Pico Setrack, and what I have here is the Pico ST271 decoupler. So as I said, Hornby call it an uncoupler, Pico call theirs a decoupler. This was only cheap, again similar price. I mean, like, well, when you compare prices, the fact that this was second hand and is the same price as this, you obviously get more for your money, and this acts as a Rerailer as well, whereas this doesn't, but this is much more subtle. So it's basically this piece out the middle, and it's textured nicely to look like wood, which I do like, and so may put a spot of brown paint on that to sort of like make it look a bit more like wood. Might leave it as it is, I'm not sure. Kind of like it. Right. Okay, obviously I need more glue on my thing. Right, so obviously with the Hornby one, you just insert it where you want it, but with this, as it's much smaller, it's easier to place more precisely. So if you need it in a particular place on the station, rather than cutting pieces of tracks length, you can just, you know, move this up or down a few sleepers. It's got two little legs on it. Those just fit between the sleepers. Press one side in, press the other side in, and there it's fitted. And as you can see, as I push this over, the couple hook raises and lowers quite nicely. So I'll install this on the station and see what it looks like. So there we are, it's put in at the end of the platform there, so that if I want to, I can pull a train forwards, decouple the engine and send it around on the passing loop that's up there. Or well, it will be a passing loop once the other end of the loop is put in. So let's give it a try out. I've got a train already coupled up, so let's back it over. I just need to slow it down and stop it. There we go. So it's stopped over the decoupler. What some people do is they will put a piece of scenery near the decoupler so they know where it is. I saw one where they put seagulls on top of buildings. That was quite interesting. In line with where the so basically when the connection couplings between the wagons was in line with the seagull, they then knew that it would decouple at that point. I'm just lining mine up with the end of the platform, so the idea is that the entire train should be able to fit on the platform, one engine and 3 coaches, and so if I then pull forward so the couplings line up with the slope of the platform, it will then decouple, so I can then leave the carriages behind in the station nice and tidy. Right, okay, so I'll pull that forwards and we'll see if this is successfully decoupled. Lovely. So that's worked nicely there. I like that. I like the look of it. It's much, yeah, like I say, much better than having 4 of these stuck around a station. That's much nicer looking. Something I have noticed, and I'll just recouple. Oh, what's it playing at? Okay, that's new, so I'll just go. Okay, all right. So it didn't like that. That's interesting. There wasn't a smooth coupling there. I had to bash it over. So maybe that's something to think about if you're choosing this product. So I'll just. Okay, great. So this is going fantastically well, isn't it? Let's see. What's the problem? Oh, it's come. Has it come out? No, it's not. Right, let's see if that was a one-off, or is that a proper actual problem with the design. Let's go again. So I'll send the train over. Okay, so let's uncouple that back wagon again. Okay, so that's successfully uncoupled. And let's send that back and see if it catches again. There we go. Okay, so it didn't happen that time. That's okay. Right, now something I did notice, and it may just be, it just seems to be this carriage, but I'll have to do some more testing to find out. But if the train goes over too slowly, that carriage decouples. Oh, it's not done it there. Right, let's try that again, because it's been happening all day. There we go. See that? So as I'm sort of like rolling into the station, it did decouple those carriages. But yeah, I don't know. I'll test. I'll see if it happens to others. Right. So here comes the City of Hereford. Sorry about the grinding noise. It's a fairly old loco. It's got some old coaches with the D-link coupling. So that's over. Backwards. Now we want to go forwards slowly. Oh. No. Just check it does work. Yeah, it's working properly. Let's just use it there to uncouple the engine, because the City of Hereford doesn't quite want to go the same speed. Okay, so let's bring in the 2P. Oh, wrong track. Right. Okay, I just need to put this bit of polystyrene back there so I don't accidentally drive the train off into oblivion. Right, so let's go a little bit further away. Yeah. Okay, uncoupled the loco, but not the carriages. Okay, so it seems it might be affected by the type of coupling. I don't know whether that's going to be the same on the Hornby one. To be honest, I'm not going to give it a try, because even with these issues, I'm not going to put 4 of those down on the station. It would look horrible. Hornby do their own decoupler. There's similar to this one. It's the, I didn't write it down, but it doesn't have the wood effect. It doesn't look as nice or realistic, so that's another reason why I went for the Setrack one. Pico also do the the SL29, very similar to this for their streamline track. Here I'm using a mix of streamline and Setrack, so I don't know what difference that might make as well. Hopefully you found this useful, something to watch out there. If you've got any suggestions about what I could do to fix this, please comment on the video. Catch you later. Bye.